I'm Femi.
In the Twitterverse, tweets abound. Facebook's a land where friends are found. YouTube comments, may they never cease. MySpace is dead, so let it rest in peace. The best of the week, here's where they be. Chosen by yours truly, the name's JB. Shoutouts, props, questions for you. All wind up in the new media stew.
And what is up, Stew Crew? Yeah, those teases, they just get better and better. This is Miss Femi Redwood, who is starting over the show again right now. We set them up. You know we always do the setups on the teases. But anyway, Femi, if you don't know, is a co-host of mine on Buzz 60. She is a journalist and all-around awesome-tastic chick.
Thank you. I'm going to quote you on that. Awesome-tastic.
Awesome-tastic. We have our own words. The Stew Crew. By the way, show her some Stew Crew love. She's brand new to Twitter. Twitter.com/Femi Redwood. By the magic of TV, Engineer Chris might be having her title right where my hand is. Go show her some love over there because she wants to get her social media game on.
Yeah, I want to be on the same level as you.
This is why she'll be back, Stew Crew. And right now I'm trying to, Engineer Chris, how do I go to see their comments again?
Well, you should have a button that opens up on the right-hand side. It should be scrolling for you.
Okay, so that means I probably have to do I learned this last time, I have to do a refresh, first of all, and then it's supposed to open up, but for some reason I remember, don't I have to hit this icon? We're learning. Ah, now I got it. Femi, just to let you know, here are some viewers right now. Right now, Pat Does It is saying, hey, I'm here. Marla from Texas is saying, hey, Basedow, I made it. Biggie D-Line is saying, what's up? And Alex is saying, welcome, Femi. And more comments are coming, and they're not updating yet. But by the way, Marla from Texas, speaking of getting a Buzz 60 correlation over here, if you remember my story back a little bit, maybe before your time, but I did a story on a lemur attacking a postal worker. It's like a primate.
Okay.
And it was down in Texas, and believe it or not, that was Stew Crew member Marla that attacked.
Oh, wow. Well, I'm glad Marla is okay.
She is okay, and yeah, Marla, how is that lemur doing, by the way? She became a big Buzz 60 story. CNN was calling her.
Wow.
Stew Crew members are important people.
So I shouldn't complain next time I see a rat on the subway. Is that what you're telling me?
I think so.
Okay.
Actually, I did see a couple the other day. It was like the Abbott and Costello of rats. You had the big fat rat next to the little skinny rat. And that's a true story. All right, so let's see. And we have more comments, and they'll sometimes, don't forget to ask, thank you, Pat. Pat is telling you to not forget to ask questions. Of course, I know you guys always watch this after the fact, but I wish more of you would come to the live show like you used to do at the Conduit shows, because we have cards.
Fancy cards.
And today we're going to be talking a little bit about our, according to the card, favorite TV shows. And of course you can ask your other questions too and all that other good stuff. But let us know, we'll talk about ours right now, but let us know what some of your favorite TV shows are and what questions you have. Now for my guest host, I know from the Ask JB that we just taped, she has a very eclectic group of favorite TV shows. What are they, Femi?
I love news. I'm a reporter, so I'm a news junkie. So I am always going to love the Rachel Maddow show, Bill Maher, The Daily Show, but I kind of like my dose of trash TV. So yes, I am proud to admit I like the Bad Girls Club. I like it and I watch it religiously.
Yes, and I'm trying to remember now. She's very, very sweet. I think it's Tamara is from the Bad Girls Club, right?
There's been so many seasons, it's hard to...
I met her at the Bravo A-List Awards. She's really funny.
No, that's Housewives.
What?
Housewives. She's from Housewives.
No, Tamara was from Bad Girls Club. She was invited to the A-List by the Bravo A-List Awards because all reality stars were invited so that they could fill up the audience.
I don't know.
But she was crazy. She was absolutely crazy. My favorite TV shows, Stew Crew. Now we have new comments. Hold on, show the new comments. Let me hit update automatically. Okay. Oh, Isaiah the Goon is back. Goon Squad. Isaiah, thank you. Joining the YouTube show. Isaiah was one of the main members of the Conduit show.
Oh, nice.
And he is now joining us here on YouTube, so very happy. And Ask JB and Femi, tons of questions. I love Pat. Production assistant Pat helps so much. But my favorite TV shows, now remember, I'm really highbrow, so some of these may be a little bit above your head. Don't be upset about it at all, okay? You can relate to them. But I would definitely say Nashville on NBC.
Very classy.
Very, very, very much so. That is definitely my jam right now. That's my #1 show. And then Dallas. Anything on CW. Vampire Diaries. On HBO, True Blood. Love me some Kathy Griffin, friend of the show, who's been on the show a number of times on Bravo TV. And then and Supernatural on the CW. One of my favorite and most underrated shows in the world, Supernatural.
I actually had a pet goat named after one of the characters in Dallas from the 80s Dallas.
Which character?
Jock. And Jock would follow me to school every day.
Where were you living that you had a pet goat?
St. Helena Island in South Carolina. Me and my pet goat.
And that's where you just went down to?
Yes, I just went down.
St. Helena Island. I like that.
Yeah.
Is that by Hilton Head, by the way?
Yes, it's like an hour, I'm not really sure, but an hour away from Hilton Head.
Is it one of the ones you have to go on like the bridge to get over,
yes,
or is it landlocked?
There's a bridge that goes into the next island, and then the bridge from that island into the mainland. But when the bridge is up into the mainland, you're just stuck in line, waiting in the car.
Did you enjoy it?
It was a fun trip. Glad to be back. Place like home.
I had to do, speaking of South Carolina, I had to do a media tour in South Carolina where I was doing a number of TV stations and had to pass through Myrtle Beach, which really needs to be nicknamed or renamed the land of mini golf.
Yeah.
There has never been more mini golf courses than I've ever seen in Myrtle Beach.
That is true.
Which is awesome. We have a lot of, I'm loving it. New Yakondu people coming over finally. Boston Chickie, how you doing? Glad to see you back too. And then we have Marla saying hello to Biggie. Biggie D-Line, by the way, one of the Following is an awesome show. Which is the well? Are you saying us, Biggie?
Oh, that's a scary show.
Oh, The Following. Okay.
I'm not allowed to watch that show because it's scary.
I don't even know. Biggie, what channel is that on, man?
It's...
Biggie D-Line, by the way, is a awesome Stew Crew member too. One of the premier Stew Crew members. He's been Stew Crew Star of the Week at times.
Fun.
Was definitely instrumental in getting me on Watch What Happens Live, along with the girls who are hopefully going to be coming soon, meaning Anna, Cassandra, and also Emily Owl. Okay, hopefully see John's Angels making an appearance over here. And nice to see you, Biggie. Nice, thank you, Boston Chickie. I love it when you come by the show. You've got to come by every Monday from now on because our viewers are now getting into double digits, thank God. And I think the YouTube stream is maintaining itself. Engineer Chris, is the YouTube stream going strong so that we're always getting audio and picture now?
Everything is functioning within normal parameters.
What the hell does that mean?
It sounds like a really smart answer.
It does.
Like it.
I like it too. By the way, you have to go check out Engineer Chris's stuff too. He does a really cool show called All Hail Redcon, which I enjoy. And if you're a member of the New York Creators Club, you get to see his work on every Shout Out Sunday. Okay, so we have a few other questions. And also, Pat, if you happen to see some questions coming up, give me a heads up. But anyway, back to the TV shows. We were going to talk about some of our favorite and least favorite TV shows. I handled this a little bit on the Ask JB thing. But in general, the other thing I'm liking, and you tell me about this because I've been doing some Buzz 60 stories on them too, are the Bravo shows. They're getting a huge amount of press in the media, and I'm talking about really, highbrow press. You're talking about OK, you're talking about Life and Style, you're talking about Star. All right, we can say it. Really, really intellectual stuff. So these women are making waves and basically kicking ass and taking names. But so pretty much one of the big things that's going on with the Housewives right now, for you guys who watch, is Beverly Hills is just all kinds of screwed up. Have you seen it?
I stopped watching Housewives a few years ago in New Jersey.
Really?
Yeah.
Why, when she flipped the table? Was that it?
Yes, that was
You
my
just said-
last season. After this, you can't top that. Why bother? Just go.
Okay, back to your wheelhouse a second, and then we have some questions. But back to your wheelhouse. She's a fan of Celebrity Apprentice. I'm a fan of Celebrity Apprentice.
Yes.
Speaking of doing something very stupid on a TV show, okay, what do you think of Bret Michaels being the first of all, winner, huge winner? I think he was a fan favorite for the diabetes, working so hard on the tasks, won the whole Celebrity Apprentice, then comes back as a contestant again, loses in the first round. That's just Poe judgment.
Yeah, no, I don't think there's anything wrong with him coming back.
Really?
Yeah, why not? Why not?
You are completely. The thing is, growing up, okay, when I was in, I think it was in junior high or maybe just going into junior high or something. There was a girl in the Olympics, okay, who was Sarah Hughes. Okay, I don't watch skating that much, but I was watching skating this year, and it was really cool, watching the Americans. She wasn't expected to do anything in the Olympics, all right? they was expected like the Russian girl was supposed to win, or this Surya Bonali or one of these other ones was supposed to win, and then she may have been lucky to come in fifth. Lo and behold, and I say this in the kindest way, the bitch gets a gold. Okay? The bitch gets a gold, and she's up there, Sarah Hughes, ahead of Nancy Kerrigan, ahead of Michelle Kwan, or whoever she was competing against. Gold medal, unexpected, completely out of the blue. Mm-hmm. And then you never saw her again in a competition. Love that woman. Love that woman. Okay. She's not the dancing turnip in the ice capades. When you reach the gold and you just snatch it out of somebody's hands, you're not going to do any better. See, you just stop.
Now I disagree,
you're not going to do it. Don't go back and do it again.
I think that is fear. That is fear. Like, why be afraid? Just try it.
Take the shit and run. No. Sarah Hughes, I love you. What you did was right. Don't be a dancing turnip. Don't go into the World Championships. You're done with that. Okay? Go into something else. I don't think it's fair. You should accept another challenge in another industry because you've already reached the pinnacle in that industry.
But wait,
and you can only go down.
Didn't Michael Jordan retire? And granted, I don't know sports, but didn't he retire and then go back to basketball? Or isn't there
Well, Michael Jordan. I don't follow basketball a lot, and correct me if I'm wrong, anybody who's watching. But Michael Jordan did something very crazy in the height of his fame, and he was unbelievably famous, unbelievably at the pinnacle of his sport. Went into basketball, went into minor league basketball to try to make a name for himself in another sport. That did not do.
Golf, baseball.
Michael Jordan. No, thank you. I meant baseball. I said the wrong thing. Michael Jordan went from basketball, went into minor league baseball, okay? And I was thinking baseball, but I said basketball. It's a live show. But anyway, and I don't want to say failed miserably, but just did not make any type of waves. And got a lot of criticism and a lot of people complaining about it and making fun of him.
But he probably enjoyed it.
But he probably enjoyed it. And then I think, and engineer Chris, correct me if I'm wrong, but then he went back to basketball, to regain all that glory. And so that's the thing. So in that case, you stick with your wheelhouse, which I think it's good that he reached the pinnacle of basketball and tried baseball for a little bit and then went back to basketball. But I don't think that if you win like a major competition that's also largely dependent on luck. Remember, Celebrity Apprentice is not just skill.
Right.
It's also it's luck.
Right.
You have to be in the right place at the right time, and all the factors. It has to be like a perfect storm for you to win.
I don't know.
Okay. And then to go back and to be. I mean, I consider it, and I mean, I'm a fan of Bret Michaels for winning, but I consider it humiliating to lose in the first round after winning. Just complete humiliation. And correct me if I'm wrong, Stu.
No, I think that was great of him to try.
You think so?
Yes.
Who do you think's going to win? Who do you think's going to win this time?
I'm hoping Dennis Rodman, just because I don't know, something about like '90s basketball. Like I'm hoping it's Dennis Rodman.
He is getting some shade from Omarosa.
He is.
Omarosa is not a fan. Oh, and by the way, we got Calamity Magnum. Hello, Calamity Magnum, who writes some of the best comments on my YouTube channel. And Femi, you know how to do this. Mm-hmm. You just got chunked.
Oh wait, we have to do a countdown.
3, 2, 1. You just got chunked. Any new viewer of the show, Calamity Magnum is, first of all, a loyal Stu Crew member and comments on a lot of videos. However, Calamity Magnum, I don't think you have ever come to a live show before, so that's why you got chunked. And if you bring new friends, they will also get chunked on the show.
But wait, question, why you got chunked?
Oh, well, get chunked is like meaning get in your zone, get in that area of space where you are the bomb.
Okay.
Okay, that's what it means. So when we say you got chunked, we're pretty much saying you got your chunk. You're in your zone. You're in our zone. It's a good thing.
Let's say you got bedazzled.
You want to do that?
Yeah.
When Femi is on, and we will have her back because she was a joy to have on Ask JB. You'll see when the show comes out, we had a blast answering your questions. We had a lot of questions. By the way, Ange Sunset Lover, I think you may be in the air since you're a stewardess right now. But when you see this on tape, yes, dear, we answered another couple of your questions. Thank you so much for sending in 62 questions an episode. Wow. And we love you for it. But she'll definitely be back. So when she's here, you got bedazzled.
Yes.
And we have, also says, Calamity Magnum, so I love you. Supernatural is awesome.
I never tried watching
the
show.
We're on the close-up camera. It's on a time delay, so now we're going to see ourselves looking in the other camera. Oh, now do you see how it goes in chunks like that?
Yeah.
Mike Apsher in the house. Mike Apsher, another loyal Stu Crew member coming over from the Conduit Show, finally. And Scott McGowan. Scott McGowan, JB's Horror Web. Thank you. I will tell Femi about that in a second. I'm sorry, production assistant Pat, what's up?
We got a question in.
Yes.
Answer. Alex Graham is what do you like about Nashville, since you were talking about it
Thank
so
you.
much?
I will, and actually, wait till you hear SJB. First of all, I would love to be on Nashville. I am, as a lot of you know who've watched the Conduit show when we have thousands of viewers and stuff like that, I'm a Southern boy by heart. I mean, my roots are from the South, Alabama, okay, and we always go Sun Beach. But anyway, and I like the new country music a lot, but I just think Nashville is the best new show, and it's largely underrated on TV. It's critically acclaimed, actually, but it doesn't get the ratings that I think it deserves. And I think the songs are excellent. I think from a business standpoint, it's an amazing show because it's producing music that's actually selling on iTunes, in addition to being a TV show. Very rarely did you have that. I mean, with Glee you have it, I guess, which I've never watched.
Right.
But
Smash.
it's also just
Smash
cool.
Did that too.
Oh, Smash did it
Yeah.
too. But it's just a cool show. I like Hayden Panettiere, new crush. You know, you all give me a lot of grief over me when I say Marsha Cross was my TV crush.
I can see how
I
she's
like
attractive. Like,
I think she's beautiful.
yeah, she's
I don't care
a
what
hot
you
woman.
people say.
I mean,
okay?
she's no Steve Buscemi, but I'm just saying.
we talked about TV crushes in answer to Michael Warbucks' question for the show. But anyway, but Nashville, what I like about it is the songs. I like the storyline. I like the actors in it. And it just is captivating from the moment I turn it on to the moment I turn it off. And I always want more, which is something you want from a show, because
Yes.
if you sit there and you're like, oh, I can't wait for this shit to end,
Yeah.
and then it's not a good show. If you're sitting there and you're like, oh, I just love this is awesome, yeah, that's what Nashville is to me. But let's ask, we had another question. Okay, yes, Scott McGowan, to answer your point, I was in, Femi doesn't know, I guested in a new horror show, which is called Tales from the Dark.
Okay.
Sort of like Tales from the Dark Side.
Yeah.
But I was like, there's a magic mirror, and the person, and not to spoil it, but I'll give you a link. But a person who wants to change his life turns into my character in the show,
Okay.
and then wants to stay like me, and then bad things happen when I do bad things in the mirror. But anyway, but yeah, thank you. I'm glad you liked that a lot. That was fun to be part of. It was actually a 2 or 3 day shoot, but we had a blast on it. Yeah. Let's see. Oh, here we have a whole bunch. When you have a show where you care about the characters, yes, the show is a hit. I agree completely. Wait, we got a new viewer. We got a whole bunch of new viewers. Sunset Lover is here. She made it on time. Hi, kids. Femi and I were just talking about you, Sunset Lover. That's Ange, who writes 63 questions. Okay, I thought you might have been doing your stewardess thing and be in the air right about now. But she writes like 63 questions. We answered another couple. You are in every show, Sunset Lover, and I love your questions. Please don't ever change. Keep them coming, Ange. My heart goes out to you. Did you like her questions?
What were her questions again?
We can cheat, and I'll tell you one question that she asked. I'm looking at the floor now. Name a show that is an underdog and does not get the ratings it deserves. Remember when we answered that? I'm not going to tell you.
Club.
Okay.
Oh, crap, sorry.
Well, now you spoiled it. Now you ruined it. There you go. Hey, and then they're all saying hello. Good. I got a question. Outside of these live streams, have you ever said goon after I brought it up in the live streams? Yes, I've used. That's Isaiah, by the way. Isaiah would get chunked, but Isaiah, you could get chunked. 1, 2, 3.
You got
just
bedazzled.
Okay. You got. When she's almost changed it, you
can do it again.
Okay.
3, 2, 1.
You got bedazzled. She likes bedazzled better than chunk, so when she's guesting, we'll do bedazzled. Lady's choice. But yeah, actually, Isaiah is a member of the Goon Squad. Okay, so he calls himself a goon, and he always likes to further the Goon Squad. So he's asking me if I use goon outside of the live shows. So yes, I've tried to use it in everyday speak at times, and I have met a lot of goons. And for you guys who see my tweets, especially at 7-Eleven, yeah, like that woman. If packets of Sweet and Low were currency, the woman would have been a millionaire.
I see them on the subway.
Now we're just getting tons of. Hey, love you, freaking Chris Starr. Right here. This is BK Angel 310. This is my friend Femi Redwood. Chris. Chris did a show with me on Conduit. One of my best friends on YouTube ever.
Okay.
She was a little tired today, but she still made it here at the show. She's from Las Vegas.
Oh, nice.
And
go to Vegas.
Chris, what is your favorite TV show? Type it in the comments. Love her. Boston Chickie's loving your bedazzled, by the way. Boston Chickie is. We'll bring this a little bit closer so you can see it. Sunset Lover says, I can't change. I'm trying to win Michael Warbucks' heart. Good luck. Kate Upton has it right now. Alex Graham says, cool. If I run into Nashville TV people, I will tell them about John Basedow and Femi Redwood. Thank you. Alex, by the way, is the biggest or one of the biggest supporters of New Media Stew. He spreads the word far and wide. And Alex, I think that if I ever tweeted something that you didn't retweet, I'd just turn to dust. So thank you for that support. I mean that wholeheartedly. Yes, and he's saying everybody loves BK Angel. Hey, Femi, she's saying love you.
Hi.
Chris is good people. Okay, Chris
Okay.
and I, just to let you know, we're tight. Chris is originally from Brooklyn.
Okay.
You know, even though I have Southern roots from my mom's family, I mean, I was born in New York.
Mm-hmm.
And Chris and I became friends. We only met at her gathering when she was leaving to go to Vegas. We became
okay.
friends and buddies, and then we always share tips with each other.
Okay.
Okay. Somebody's phone is on. I'm sure that's mine.
Yeah, it sounds like a BlackBerry.
Yeah.
Like one in the few 10 people that have a BlackBerry.
One of the few.
still.
Okay, here it
Just
is.
Saying.
Here it is. Okay, there we go. We'll just turn that up. That's my. By the way, hold on. And no, this was not planned. Thank you, BlackBerry, for my awesome new free phone.
You too.
That just came 2 days ago. And thank you for programming it today. That almost made me late to the show, but thank you for staying on the phone with me and programming my phone.
You too can pretend like you're still in the 90s with your BlackBerry. That's all I'm saying.
But anyway, Chris Starr is awesome. She and I, you know, it's like a sister from another mister. And you know, when there's a lot of crappy people on YouTube and people that, you know, say one thing and do something totally different, Chris, you know, we got each other's backs. That's what it is. Okay, she's getting a lot of love too. The Walking Dead is the best show so far.
Never watched it.
We just got a whole slew of comments again. Okay, who do you think is the best looking celeb of all time?
Okay, again.
Once again, aside from me and aside from Femi, we'll choose people not in this room.
I have very eclectic taste. But
Yes, she
I
does.
am going to say
I know she's going to say.
the two hottest celebrities right now
Uh-huh.
are Steve Buscemi and Nicki Minaj. I'm sorry, they are ridiculously hot.
And- and-
insanely hot.
And Chris, I know how much you love some Nicki Minaj. I don't think she's a fan of Nicki Minaj. But anyway, that's funny. Nice crackberry, John. Yes, Calamity Magnum. And because BlackBerry has always stood by me and I'm all about loyalty and trust, I will stand by BlackBerry. Awesome device over here. Don't give it no shade.
I'm just saying.
Don't give it no shade. Talk to the hand. Talk to the hand.
That's sad. So sad.
Chris, you coming back to live streams too? Chris, well, if Chris was in New York, she would definitely co-host with me sometimes too, because I would love having her on. She's laughing. And now they're all laughing at Nicki Minaj. We missed a ton of questions over here, though. You can retweet my tweets. Hi, John. Oh, and Awesome Man says, hi, John. And my mom, Rena, are here. Oh, hey, Mom, Rena.
Hi.
I guess we have to do it because Mom, Rena has not watched the
Oh,
show
okay.
before. So 3, 2, 1.
You've been bedazzled. Oh wait, did I say the wrong one?
No, you got it right.
Oh, okay.
You've been bedazzled.
Bedazzled.
You know, people, it's you just got chunked. But when Femi Redwood is on the show, she has taken over. The Famester has taken over and bedazzled the freaking show.
That's right.
All right. AJ. Oh, Rowena's in the house. Another huge Stu Crew member. Rowena, 4364. Thank you, Rowena, for joining by. Do you know Femi? Make sure to follow Femi on Twitter. Engineer Chris, do we have Femi's title still up? You guys, please follow Femi. She's new to the social media landscape. She is a journalist. If you listened to her earlier in the show, she watches news programs.
I watch some trashy shows too, but yes, I love the news. I call it bran and donuts. I like my bran, but I also like my donuts.
That's a good analogy.
Yeah.
And as they all know, I speak in analogies. Okay, obviously the viewer is off again, but okay, we got, don't give BlackBerry crap. I had a BlackBerry once, then
Exactly. You grew up.
Yeah, that-
Exactly.
I ain't growing up. I'm eternal Peter Pan, baby. I'm eternal Peter Pan. Awesome device, but the buttons are too small for my fingers. I have big fingers too, so I know the feeling. But once again, you give me it free, I will tout your blessings till eternity.
But you know you can get in free one of the older versions of the iPhone or even an
How?
Android. You can still get it free.
Really?
Yeah,
How?
you have to break up. You gotta break up.
She's been saying this since she stepped in the studio, Stu Crew. She's been saying this. Oh, and Rowena retweeted also, which is good. Okay, not at... she's laughing, okay. Hi, BC. By the way, make sure to also send love to engineer Chris and production assistant Pat, and that's twitter.com/PatDoesIt and twitter.com/thefastestprof. Do I know my people's Twitters or what? And I missed some questions. Pat, were there any other questions that I missed? Because there was at one point that 20... Okay, it just happened again. John is actually 208 years old.
Nice.
That just fuels the rumors of the vampire graphics that we keep getting. Don't believe that. All right, anyway, Boston Chickie, it was so nice to see you. You are, she's so fit. Oh, good. And Fitness Made Simple gets a shout out too. You guys are awesome. Hold on. I missed some. Pat, Rowena loves her Android, by the way.
That's right.
Good. And Marla just followed you.
Aw,
You got a
thank
follow-up from Marla, Texas.
Hey.
She's awesome.
And I will tweet more than every once in a blue moon. I promise.
Now, also, guys, I wasn't going to bring this up, but I see in the chatters we're getting a lot more chatters today than we had last time, so it's going in the right direction. Please tell friends. But, quick thing. You remember how, back in the day, few months ago, you got me on Watch What Happens Live by tweeting the shit out of them? I'm not saying anything special, but it would be nice to be on Best Week Ever. At Best Week Ever. It's not that hard to remember. I think if you tweeted them at Best Week Ever, which is not something I'm advising in any way, shape, or form, it would be nice for me to pop the culture with them, considering I have to do that stuff with Buzz 60 so often nowadays. But would you like to see me on Best Week Ever? I don't know.
Well, if that's the case, would you like to see me on NBC or ABC? GMA or The Today Show?
The Stew Crew has
or
power.
the Evening News.
The Stew Crew has power. So make it happen. You know, they got they worked on getting guests on the show in the Conduit Show, and we got Parma Lee, which was one of the top, had the top like country song out on the highway on Sirius XM.
Okay.
Sirius XM, and because of the tweets they got from the Stew Crew, Parma Lee was a guest on the show.
Nice.
Yes, and then we've had a lot of the other people there. Oh yeah, I will, Scott. I'll get to that definitely since we're talking about TV stuff too. Thank you, Rowena. Love seeing JB. I love you, Rowena. You make my heart go pitter pat. All right, what did you think of Oz? Did you see Oz? What a nice shot of us.
I never watched Oz.
You never?
Never watched Oz. No.
All right, let me clarify because I never watched Oz either. But I'm wondering, are you Scott McGowan asking about Oz the Great and Powerful? That I just had to go out. You know, I do the movie reviews and stuff like that,
yeah,
so they have me go see pre-screenings and things like that. So are you talking about Oz the Great and Powerful that just came out this weekend, or are you talking about Oz the series on TV? Because I never saw it either. I know it got a lot of critical acclaim. I know it got a shitload of viewers and stuff like that. I'm not one, to be honest with you, man, my day is so hard, I mean, and so stressful with dealing with not you people, but other crappy people, that when I watch TV, I don't want to see dark, dirty people. I don't want to see people in prison getting beaten up. I don't want to see people getting raped, killed, and murdered. I don't want to see nasty things like that. I want to see beautiful people singing country music and backstabbing each other. Okay, it's all sunshine and roses then.
Then I think I'm the exact opposite because I love my Law and Order.
Well, I have gotten into not Law and Order because that's too dark. And
I love Law and Order.
Oh really?
Yeah.
But I will watch Castle. I'll sit through The Mentalist when I'm doing editing and stuff like that, having that on in the background. I will have Castle on in the background only because I've become addicted to like TNT since we're talking about TV.
Okay.
Probably because Dallas is on TNT. Would love to have a guest spot on Dallas. I think that would be fun. Guest spot on Dallas. Just putting it out there. But anyway, and then what's that other one that's just like it? You have Law and Order. It's always a guy and a girl. You have Castle as the guy and the girl. You have The Mentalist as the guy and the girl. And what's the third one with the guy and the girl?
Is it CSI maybe? I don't know. I only watch Law and Order. I'm a purist.
There's another one like, you only watch that
Law
one?
and Order.
Is it Bones?
Bones! Thank you! It's Bones! There's 3 of them on TNT. It's a guy and a girl. There's Bones, Castle, and The Mentalist. You can't really tell which is which, you know, when you're editing and stuff like that. They all meld into one and the other. It's basically the same format with a different guy and a different girl, but they're good background noise. Alex Grams has already tweeted you to Nashville ABC.
That's sweet.
He's so cool. Oh, okay. I'll go. Scott McGowan. I'll answer that. Yes. BK Angel. Hey, Mike. Is Mike? Mike Absher's here. Okay, cool. And then okay. I think we missed a few down there, but Pat just give me. Oh, shout outs. We did. Shout outs to Modern War Negro. Hilarious guy. Please subscribe to him. Oh, is he one of your friends there? Oh, that's Goose. That's Goose Squad.
His choice in name, frankly. Like,
they're
do a little bit better than that, my friend.
That's judgment.
Even the census changed it.
And,
God. What am I saying?
Femi Redwood, walking in her authority on New Media Stew Live. Loving it. Eric Dewine says he tweeted best week ever. I love these people. Oh, and BK Angel, Chris Starr, my love. Oh, Chris, by the way, I wanted to talk with you. We'll talk after the show. But Erica does the design for both our sites.
Okay.
Erica, who we both love, who is silent 3112 Design. So if you're watching and not commenting, we love you, Erica. Erica is doing my new design, and she says only the first 5 of the feature channel show. So I want to make sure you're in my top 5 and I'm in your top 5. So let's figure it out after the show. That's one of the things I wanted to talk to you, and then I want to talk to you about something else. Dexter, also, she says. True Blood, well, come on, Chris. True Blood, that's one of the reasons why we're so akin to each other. We love our True Blood.
I've never gotten into any of these vampire shows.
First of all, I'm like living large on the cheap, like Frugal to the max. I actually get, Christine will tell you, because she knows it, I get HBO in May 31st, anticipating True Blood in June, so I can cancel HBO at the end of the June run. I guess when does it end? At like the beginning of August or something. And I cancel HBO right there.
That's smart. That's smart.
My cable company actually knows me. Well, they know me from the Fitness Made Simple commercials, but that's beside the point. But they go, "Aren't you the guy from the Fitness Made Simple commercials?" And I'm like, and most people would be embarrassed to say, "Yes, it's me." And I called up to order True Blood before the season, and I will be canceling HBO the second. But I own it. Because Frugal is key. I did not come from any money. Any money I made was my own, and I know the value of a freaking dollar. Okay.
I am a $2 check kind of gal.
That's exactly. You know, you want to look like $1 million, but spend 50 cents to do it. So anyway, but I owned it up, and the cable company now waits for my call. Honestly, they say, "Is he going to call today?" It's True Blood's coming. I wonder who's going to get his call, because they have like a pool of like customer service operators in the. And so when I called, now they actually say, "Oh, we were all betting to see who got you today." Sort of embarrassing, but whatever. Embarrassment is a choice, and I choose not to be.
That's right.
I take it with pride. John is a vampire. I've seen it with my own eyes. Get him on True Blood. I love it. All right, I'm sorry, I missed that one question. Bones is on Fox. Yeah, Eric, Bones is on Fox, but the reruns, man, are on TNT. You got to come correct, okay? Don't get it twisted. I know my TNT. All right, hold on. We had a big question over here. Oh, to answer your question, Alex, yes.
What you thought about Oz.
Thank you very much. See, that's why when 20 questions come in a row, I lose it. All right, excellent. The critics panned it, gave it shit reviews. I don't give a crap. I was in. It is a beautiful movie. It is a beautifully shot movie. I thought that the witches were cool. Michelle Williams, who I never thought anything of at all, is enchanting and endearing in this movie. James Franco, who most people make fun of because of his appearance on the Oscars, was excellent. Everything that the critics said, except for a few little plot mistakes, there were a few little inconsistencies that when you see it, you'll probably understand what I'm talking about. But if you can forgive those, I thought it was excellent. And it was just beautifully shot. And the thing about it is, and this is not spoiling anything, it starts off in standard definition, like in black and white.
Okay.
So it starts off with the black bars on either side of it. And then when they get to Oz, it expands to full Technicolor.
That's cool.
Really, really cool. It's pretty. A bunch of things. Emily Al in the house. We were just talking about you, one of 3 of John's first angels. It's Emily Al 101, Scottish Folecat, which is Anna Haddock, and Cassandra Hennessy, which is Miss Raven Plume, who's probably just getting off work right now. But everybody, go tweet. You guys know Cassandra Hennessy, Miss Raven, MSRAVYNPLUME. Go tweet her right now to get her ass in this freaking show. And go tweet Scottish Fold Cat too. Emily Allen, you know who I'm talking about. I want to get them all here. Calamity Magnum says he can't be a vampire. He was in that mirror unless the mirror was fake. Did you see me smash that mirror? Well, I don't want to give things away in that horrible shit. The show was actually excellent, but I do bad things in it. After they had the baby, I stopped watching Bones. I just wanted them to get together, and they did so. Bam. Chris, see, I never watched Bones in my life, so I'm just watching the reruns on TNT, so I don't know anything about a baby. I don't know who had a baby or anything. I'm on the point where Bones is the one with the guy from Angel and Emily Deschanel, who's a sweetheart in it. And I'm like, probably, I guess TNT, if I'm not mistaken, is at least 1 season behind, usually 2 season behinds, because they don't let it run consecutively.
Right.
So I haven't seen any baby or anything like that. And the other one that I like on, what do we say, was The Mentalist, and then, he's the one that's facing Red John. I don't know what happens with that. There's some serial killer with Red John that they're chasing after. But, yeah. So notice when we talk about TV, that's when they all get excited. John, are you happy with the hour ahead? No. Oh, good question, awesome Ange. And you are still an hour behind, because if I'm not mistaken, you're in Salt Lake City, right? You're SLC. She's a flight attendant. Are you happy with springing ahead?
No, I lost an hour. No.
No. The only thing that could be worse with springing ahead, Ange, is if it was on a Buzz 60 day and I had to get that freaking 5:50 train at 4:50. I already don't sleep before the Buzz 60 days. I honestly go straight from, it's a 40-hour day, because I'll get up the day before about 5 in the afternoon.
Oh.
Because I work other nights, so I'll get up at 5 in the afternoon.
Wow.
And then I'll stay up straight through Buzz 60. I'll get the 5:50 train in the morning straight, which is 12 hours later.
That's how you get there so
Yeah,
early.
I get the train straight, and then I get the 8:42, which is the first off-peak train back home. So I get home about 9:30.
Wow.
And then I'm still on adrenaline for a little bit, but then I pass out. Okay, we had a whole bunch of questions, and we missed. Hold on. Oops, sorry guys. Bones Rocks says Scott McGowan. Everybody saying hello to Emily Al. That's the baby thing again. That we got the hour ahead, which is good. Love the movie. First half reminded me of a stage play at the time. Oh, so you already saw it. Good. You were one of the first people. It was like a stage play. Oz is like a Oz the Great and Powerful is like a stage play. They're actually at a like a traveling carny.
Mm-hmm.
You know, like where they have the freak shows,
Right.
the strong man, that type of thing.
Right.
And he is just like a grifter.
Okay.
And he does all sorts of bad things, and then he uses a balloon to escape, and that's how he gets into Oz, and it becomes all technical. That is, by the way, the landscape in Oz is beautiful, just stunning. Hey, Emily Al. Okay, I missed a few. I'm from Connecticut. Not you. Oh, we have two Anges in the house, by the way. Everybody, say hello to awesome Ange, who is Angelo Riccardelli, if I'm not mistaken. Am I saying that right, Angelo? We're not talking about you. We're talking about Ange Sunset Lover. You're from Connecticut, Angelo. Ange Sunset Lover is from Salt Lake City. I know my viewers.
Yes, you do. I'm impressed.
It's hard. Ange, by the way, awesome Ange, comes to see me at my speaking gigs.
Oh.
So he trekked from Connecticut to see me speaking in New York at the Naval Health and Wellness Expo. Femi Redwood is
I am
Read
from
it.
Buzz 60.
William Wade Jr., one of our best Stu Crew members. William Wade, I don't know if you missed this part, but somebody had mentioned something about Best Week Ever. I don't know. Find out from the crew. Somebody, I don't know, maybe about getting me on Best Week Ever or tweeting them. I don't know who brought that up. Anyway, on that note, she is from Buzz 60, and actually, I'm probably going to have to miss this Wednesday's Buzz 60, so I will be seeing Femi on Friday at Buzz 60. We had to learn Final Cut Pro 10 together. And we went halvesies on that, which was a good thing. Hold on. Tweeted okay. Thank you, Marla. Appreciate that too, Marla. Taking care of both of us. I am looking forward to these longer, warmer days, says Mike. Okay. Well, Sunset Lover works from 6:30 in the morning till 10:30 at night, 4 days a week.
Wow.
Yeah. I'm getting involved in some other things, so I don't have to do that. There's some irons in the fire with some stuff, which I'll talk about soon. What has the Stu Crew been up to? Mike Absher, we've got to get the Stu Crew back together. That's why we have New Media Stu Live, and I'm so happy so more of you were watching freaking tonight, because it was driving me crazy the first 3 shows. The Stu Crew, by the way, just to let you know, is obviously the viewers of New Media Stu.
Right.
But we band together as, like, 1 + 1 is like 3, 2 + 2 is like 7, and when we get like hundreds of us, it's like 1 million.
Okay.
And we band together like a large army, like a superorganism, to help each other out.
Oh, fun. Okay.
Yeah. So the Stu Crew's getting back together. I'm going to be here every Monday night, okay? That's one promise I made. We have engineer Chris, who set this up. By the way, just to let you know, that since we have so many new people watching, Michael Warbucks is in the house now. So many new people watching. I am shooting here with the lovely Femi Redwood at YouTube Studios what's Next Lab Studios, YouTube Studios in beautiful New York City. So I have to trek into New York City to do all this. You're seeing 2 cameras sometimes. There's some other fun, crazy stuff that's going to be coming up, so keep watching. But yeah, I'm making a commitment. It's going to be every Monday at 8 o'clock. Okay? That's what we did. Emily says, Michael Warbucks 4 year. I know, right? Stupid loss of an hour. I missed Michael Warbucks' comment. Pat, what did Michael Warbucks, what was his first thing? Because it did like 20 in a row, because we last left off at Femi as a chief from Buzz 60.
This hour is messing me up.
Okay. Michael, I can imagine that. Michael does, just to let you know, Femi, and then you keep track of up here.
Gotcha.
But
okay.
anyway, Michael is one of my best friends, brother from another mother.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, we met through YouTube too. He's in Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania.
Okay.
He does YouTube full time.
Oh, wow.
News reporter. Actually,
wow.
he is credited. Well, I guess Michael. I guess I owe Buzz 60 partly to you because Michael got me doing news
Wow.
to start with. Because in the beginning I was just doing vlogs and some other stuff.
Right.
And just general day-to-day stuff.
Mm-hmm.
And then Michael was doing celebrity news.
Okay.
He got me interested in celebrity news.
Mm-hmm.
TMZ saw me doing celebrity news, contacted me to start doing celebrity news for them on the web. They would
Cool.
feed me stories to cover their stories and give me like the rights to use their photos and
Right.
stuff like that. Buzz 60 saw that,
Mm-hmm.
and that's how the Buzz 60 job came about in June. And I've been doing the Buzz 60 gig for since June. So,
Wow.
but it all goes back to Michael Warbucks. And a bunch more. Okay, Emily Al, I'm super grouchy. Oh, yeah, I know. The hour does screw up people. By the way, happy birthday. I, of course, wished you a happy birthday on the day, but it's Chris Starr's birthday.
Oh, happy birthday.
Yes, it was, Chris, was it, I did it last night, so was it technically last night, or was it technically today, Monday? I think it's technically today. I think I was just early, because she's 3 hours behind us. She's in Vegas.
Okay.
I think I was just very, very early. Yes, Michael. Hey, I give props where props are due, and you were owed props on that. He says you're welcome. Emily Al says, Michael Warbucks, I would love for you to be on a live show with JB. Well, if Michael would freaking get his ass into New York and get out of West Bummerfuck Pittsburgh, he can be on the live show.
So wait, what's he doing in Pittsburgh?
He lives in Pittsburgh. Well, the thing is, Femi is going to be getting more into YouTube too, and getting her social media on. Because she's like a highbrow journalist now. We got to bring her down to our level. But anyway, Michael, with us YouTubers, okay,
Mm-hmm.
we're all over the country, but it's such like a weird little community where we all some of us correspond and there's little cliques and stuff like that.
Okay.
That it's almost like you grew up with the person because you're in constant
Gotcha.
contact.
Okay.
And like when new rules come out on YouTube, you bitch about them or you
okay.
figure them out or new
Okay.
trends and stuff like that. So Michael and I and Chris Starr are just tight buddies. So even though she's in Vegas, he's in Pittsburgh, I'm in New York.
Okay.
We're always talking. Bunch of hints. The 10th. Oh, okay. So I did get it. So it was the Sunday. All right. So it was the Sunday. Good. So whatever. So with us wishing you happy birthday today, Chris, if your birthday was on a Sunday and you get wished it on a Monday, you're 10 years younger. That's a Basedow rule. Okay.
I like that rule.
That's cool, isn't it? Femi, do you like your job at Buzz 60? What do you do there? Sorry, I was late to the show.
I am one of the reporters at Buzz. I do like my job there. I normally do a lot of hard news, so political stories, science, health, what I call the murder, death, kill stories. But when I'm at Buzz, I get to do really fun, light, and fluffy things. Plus, I get to work with John. I mean, who wouldn't love that?
Awesome. We hit it off right away.
We did.
I think it's because we both come into the office always in purple or bright blue. Honestly, and the first thing we always say to each other, boy,
always match.
and the thing is, we always say, the first thing we say, boy, I like your coat. Boy, I like your shirt. Boy, I like. And it was just, instant connection, which was cool.
Right.
What was your story? You did a light story just on Friday, I remember. What was
Sarah
the whole-
Jessica Parker
Yes.
letting go of her heels. Oh, and there was
That was it.
there was also the doll that you can auction to win the doll's virginity.
Yes!
Yeah.
That one actually is
Yeah.
doing well.
Yeah, it's doing really well.
That one's
Yeah.
doing well.
In Brazil, the auction was, last time I checked, was it like 105,000?
Yep.
But yep, you two can either win it or wait for the used version to make it on Craigslist.
There you go.
Yeah.
Win it and win a doll that you can auction off their virginity. That is frightening. And then she was talking about Sarah Jessica Parker with the heels. That was hysterical. Awesome. Sounds like you enjoy being at Buzz 60.
do.
That's cool, Michael. And guys, we are actually out of time because I just noticed the window closed. We've got to. From now on, Engineer Chris, because we lost all the viewers. That's how I can tell it closed. Because we set it up till 8:45.
Oh, okay.
And then it shuts off.
Okay.
But they relog on, so they know how to do that.
Okay.
Guys who have relogged on, we will set it up next time with Engineer Chris, so it'll go sort of till 8:50 or 9, but we're usually on for about 45 minutes, just so that you know. Thank you so much for coming out today, and in mass. It was awesome. I get so energized with this. Please show love to this lady right here.
Thank you for having me.
She will be back again. We got to break her of that hard news background there. But until next time, Stu Crew, love you. And Femi's going to show you what she learned today.
Oh, I forget.
Much love and respect.
Wait, how can we change that?
No, that we're not going to change. That's a standard. That's a standard.
How about much love and glitter?
No, much love and respect. You got bedazzled.
Okay, fine.
Ready? 3, 2, 1. Much love and respect.
With
She has-
bedazzling.
With bedazzling. She sticks it in. There's the hot news girl in her. Stu Crew Power.
In the Twitterverse, tweets abound. Facebook's a land where friends are found. YouTube comments, may they never cease. MySpace is dead, so let it rest in peace. The best of the week, here's where they be. Chosen by yours truly, the name's JB. Shoutouts, props, questions for you. All wind up in the new media stew.